What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your 33rd Python tutorial, and in this tutorial I'm going to be going over a little bit of classes. It's going to throw apples in here instead of self. So let me go ahead and I'll say that again at a later date and it'll make sense. So self.name, which will be your object's name, equals name. And let's go ahead and create another method. Let's go ahead and display name for one of them. And I just want this to output the name of our whatever we give it later. So I just want it to return self name. Again, these are really simple methods. The last one I want to make is just a saying, and you can name yours anyone you want. I'm So now we created a class, which is pretty much a blueprint. Now after we create a class, in order to use these methods, we need to create objects to use them. So let's go ahead and create a couple objects. And just to show you guys that you can create many objects from the same blueprint or class, let me just do that. So first, class name with empty parameters. Again, once you create an object, you have to name your object. I name mine first. You can name yours anything you want. And then put what class methods. All you need to do is this: write the object you want to use first, and then write the method name. So our first one we had was create name with our parameters. Say, alright, well, let me just show you guys. So let's go ahead and write first, since we want to use our first object, which we created, Bucky, and put period, and then put display object and saying and empty parameters, and it says hello Bucky. So you guys can see clearly what this one does. What one you're using because of this. Whatever self is before the period is whatever your object is before the period. And whatever the name is this what we made up here when we created our name. So again, self in all of these methods, self, 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 that pretty much is, or not pretty much is, a temporary placeholder for the object itself. So once you create an object name first, this self gets switched to first, 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 first. So again, first takes the place of self, and it just does this so you can create many or multiple objects from the same class. So again, to recap one, let's go ahead and see self name equals name. If we put first name, it would be Bucky, because the object in name of first is Bucky. And I know this is kind of confusing now, but to the summary of this tutorial pretty much is self is a placeholder for the object. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.